Okay, so here we are. Price took off out of this area, has never really looked back. I also mentioned if we trade up to the 884 level, if the delta had broken its threshold from when it traded there before, I expected the market to trade higher. And let's explode this view, and you can see what happened as far as the market traded to the 884 level. Okay, we had one trade up to the 884 level, and we did bounce off that area initially just below it. And as you can see though, this threshold in delta that was created back when we first traded or last traded the 884.50 level, that threshold was already broken when we traded 884 just below it this time. So that tells you to be very cautious about selling this area, and if you do sell this area on an aggressive entry based on an order flow transition, as the order flow transitions from sellers having conviction to buyers having conviction and taking back control, that you need to be ready for price basically to be bought on the pullback and continue to break out to higher levels. So like I was saying, I said if this threshold breaks, I will expect the market to trade beyond the 884 zone, and eventually after the first pullback, the market shot right up through the 884 level with absolutely no sort of kickback or pullback at all the second time. We've had range extension now up to the 891 area, almost a full 7 points from the 884.50 level. And it all comes back to basically what took place. Well, I can tell you what took place. You can see the Sunday night after hours session was used in a low volume environment to bring price back down, so those that bought before the 866, 865 level, they in a sense, in my opinion, just created a new opportunity for them to add additional positions. So in other words, they sent the train back to the depot a second time to add more passengers, and look what's happened since. Price goes up and breaks out of the 884 level that's held now for several days. Now we're in a situation at this point where we've pretty much set in a probably a short-term bottom. I definitely am not anticipating at this point the delta zone of price of 865.25 to 868.75 level to get tested again